and pecans are not the most common thing in Iowa, but then I moved to Texas where pecans are the most common thing, and pecan pie is actually the state pie. Well, I love pecan pie, but there's one thing that is almost like pecan pie that I actually like more than actual pecan pie, and that is pecan bars. You need to make a shortbread crust first. I'm going to use some all-purpose flour with some powdered sugar, then we're going to add a little bit of salt to that. I'm also only going to make a half a batch of this because a whole batch makes a 9 by 13 inch cake pan full, and I don't want that many. The reason I thought about this is because I found these chopped pecans in my pantry, and it's almost fall, so pecan bars or pecan pies are like the right thing to make at this time of the year. We're going to mix some melted butter in there. Once you have your crust ingredients all mixed together, it should be nice and crumbled, and we're going to spread it into the bottom of our pan. Make sure you pack it down lightly, not too hard, because you don't want the crust to be impenetrable, or however that word is pronounced. Then we're going to stick it in the oven to bake it. While the crust is baking, we're going to beat up some eggs. We need to make the filling, and it takes eggs to make that. It's kind of like making pecan pie filling also. I remember so plainly whenever we had these, it was a favorite. The recipe spread all throughout the community because everybody was always asking for it. I always kind of thought of it as the dessert version of Mom's potato salad, because Mom's potato salad recipe also spread throughout the whole community because everybody loved it. I have made potato salad in a video already, and you guys were astounded by the way I make. I don't know what you guys do to make potato salad, but I love the potato salad I grew up with. Now we're using corn syrup for this, and I'm not the biggest fan of corn syrup. I know a lot of you guys aren't either, but then if you think about it, every time you eat ice cream, you're eating corn syrup. Sometimes you just have to make exceptions, because I've never tried substituting corn syrup here. I'm pretty sure you could find a substitute that would work good enough. I'm just not going to do that today. We're also going to add some melted butter in there. Then we have to add a pinch of salt because the flavor needs to come out as well. And some vanilla. Just mix that stuff all together. Then we're going to add our chopped pecans. Whisk those things in. Once your crust is done baking, we're going to take our pecan filling and just pour it over the top of the crust. Then it goes back in the oven to bake until this filling is set. Once your bars are set, you pull them out of the oven, and now we just let them cool down. Our bars are all cooled off now, so I'm going to cut a small one out to taste them. This is what they look like, and as you can see, they don't have quite as much filling as a pecan pie, but then they have the shortbread crust, and that is why I like them better than pecan pie. Let's take a bite and see if they're good. They taste so delicious. They have like a toffee, almost toffee caramel taste to them. They're so delicious. I can definitely understand why everybody wanted this recipe, because they're a perfect snack for like a frolic or to send your kids to school or something. If you want to try making these this fall, my cookbook is available on my website, socialsbylavina.com. That website is linked on my profile, or you can just go to the caption of this video depending what platform you're on. Or you can go to your browser app and type socialsbylavina.com into your browser app search bar. My website will pop up with the cookbook on it. The cookbook has over 220 recipes in it. This recipe is under pecan bars. Enjoy!